start over. This pre-show is over.
This act is over.
Speak up.
Speak up.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure.
It's closer to you. So.
I mean, no, because I just woke up.
Yeah.
And niggas gonna be like, ooh, he's sexy.
He mumbling.
I like that voice.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Make sure y'all do it like this every time.
Makes my needles. Yeah.
Your neithers?
Levels.
Jeez.
My needle levels. Yeah.
Gross. Hey everybody, welcome back to Couples Therapy. I'm Savage Beauty. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a disclaimer out here now.
Disclaimer, be grown.
If you are uncomfortable, hold on. If you are uncomfortable with the topic of sex, you don't like talking about sex, you don't like hearing people talk about sex, skip this one.
You need to grow up.
Just skip this one. Like, if you don't want to hear it.
Well, it's not gonna be fine. You probably won't even go into detail.
We're not gonna go into a whole bunch of detail, but this is the episode we will be talking about sexual relations.
Let's talk about sex.
That's the song I was gonna use when I posted on my story. But yeah, so this is the sex episode.
Don't slap again. Cause that shit red.
Sorry. But we're gonna be talking about like is sex important or not? We're gonna be talking about, I don't know if we're gonna be talking about our sexual what's the word?
Preferences?
No, not preferences.
No.
Our
sexual conquest?
No.
Body count?
No. I can't think of the word. Our sexual relationship. We're not gonna be talking about that. Nah, because that's personal.
And we have people that know us.
I mean, it's only the people that know us right now. I mean, ain't nobody outside of knowing us watching this. Well, if you are, hey girl, hey, we won't be. You won't be getting any sexual stuff from me.
Get some sexual tips.
You might get some advice, but you ain't gonna get no like.
She said, get it, the tip.
I
need it to do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I'm gonna put that.
But we won't be talking about our own sexual, stuff that we do together in private.
Make sure you hit the thumbs up.
Yes.
And the like button.
And subscribe.
Subscribe.
Put on notifications, all that. Alright, so sex. Is it important? How important is it? No, it's not. He briefly said in the last episode, if you watched it, that sex is not important. I beg to differ, but I will let you go first.
Okay. So she has a difference of opinion.
Sure do.
I'm on the side of the females today.
What?
I don't know. Usually females like, I don't care for shit. Niggas like, I just want the head, dog. I just want the head, dog. I just want the throat. She can keep joke. But nigga, don't wave me on. Like, wrap it up, B. Like I'm on Dave Chappelle.
Bad time.
That nigga said, wrap it up, B. But you make sure you wrap it up, B.
Yeah.
But
I mean, especially if you're single and you sleeping around with a whole bunch of different people, use a condom.
Fucking.
Use a condom.
Getting that butt.
It don't matter if you just got tested and you know you clean, still use a condom. You don't know what the other person got.
You know your dick fall out.
Or you infertile. No, we're talking about females. Certain STDs in females can cause infertility. So if you don't get them taken care of,
seems like nature's birth control. But
it's not funny.
But that nigga take me too serious. But I don't think so. I don't really care about it. Well, I think it's because I'm scarred.
Yeah, that's why you don't think it's important.
Scarred.
See, the thing is, when you say stuff like that, it's like, I take it personally, I think. I'm like, damn, he don't care about sex with me. That shit sucks.
I just never gave about sex period.
Well, I mean, that's because that's how you grew up. That's the way you grew up.
Yeah, like, quick story.
Go for it.
I didn't lose my shit till that clap.
Story time. Story time.
Claps, please.
You did the clap, so I did
That
it.
shit was fucking. That shit was like, red, nigga.
Headphone warning. Sorry.
Nigga. But, I love my shit. 21.
I wasn't gonna say that, but I was just gonna laugh.
Because I said it just like this. 21.
If you see me keep looking over here, I'm just checking on our dog.
I haven't saved it a very long time.
We went to the Y.
Oh, for religious reasons. Boy, that pop was some serious thing. But my tongue got stuck. But it was for religious reasons.
Your tongue got stuck for religious
reasons.
reasons.
It got stuck right here. And I was trying to find like my Tyson down and stuff.
Go for it.
But why the roof of my mouth?
Drink some water. You just woke up. It's okay.
That gargle.
We will never get through this
The
story.
gargle fucked me up. It's not even a story. I lost it at 21 to some dry wop.
How's it dry wop?
They just cancel each other out. That shit just ass.
Some ass. Some ass. That shit still work. It still works.
Ass pussy. Better fucking than ass to eat that pussy. That shit was so bad. But yeah, I lost it at 21 in like a Air Force dorm room.
I didn't know this. I don't know the actual. I know when you lost. I don't know the story of all that.
And it was just like it's trash. Like the first time I had a condom, and then like the second time the night I didn't, because like the first time I was definitely getting preventative because it's been like 2 years since I even touched my stuff. So like that shit was like get to the chopper. Do it now. You put me in here, I'm blasting everywhere. But so that happened. Dog, I cried for like 3 days.
Yeah, you told me that.
I didn't want to talk to her. Nothing. And like she couldn't understand.
I like how I gotta look at you through the mic.
Yeah, no. She didn't understand, like, cause I had told her that shit meant like a lot. And the fact that I was doing it, like they said something, but at the same time it was just like I was like, I like sex, but it's just I feel like it should be better out here, and it was just really horrible, just dry. It just never really got better. Didn't matter what we used. It's always it's always a tundra. Like it was just always either frozen or just very hot. No water anywhere. It was like it's like one of the it's like one of the Oasis things. You like you think you see it.
Oh, like a hallucination.
It was like
mirage.
Water, and you get there and you just drinking sand.
Quicksand. Not even quicksand.
Quicksand has some
type of moisture.
Some texture. It is just.
So that's why sex is not important to you, because your first sexual experience was not great.
I don't know.
For the first, like, for however many years y'all was together, it was just that for 3 years.
Oh,
and off of my shit for the birds.
It was just. I don't know if that's why, but like I said, like, I'm never really geeked for the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even now, I don't be like geeking.
Still take offense to that.
Like niggas, like.
I know you don't mean it in a way that's like means anything towards me.
Yeah, cause I look at sex.
It's like you comparing yourself to other niggas that be like hype for this shit.
I'm talking about nigga dog.
Go looking for it. Go to the club hoping to go home and get some.
Like woo.
Like that. Like Rocaine.
Romaine, nigga.
See, Ma, if you watching, he liked the movie. He's referencing it.
So it was just, I've never been that nigga. Like, it's just, I always look at it like this. Cause I'm gonna just put it out there. Like, it takes time for me. You get it. I'm sure they'll catch on with them.
I know what you mean.
But I'm like, dude, I want to spend this hour doing this or
playing the game.
Should I be doing something productive and not reproductive? So I really gotta weigh my options when it comes to like that. And so I ain't gonna say it's not.
And I mean, when you say it like that, that's still another hit to me. It's like
I've always thought like.
I know it's not me. I know it's not me, but it's still.
Big head boy.
I know it's not me, but it still is like.
It's gonna be me. It's gotta be me. But I just be like.
Oh yeah, that Britney Spears song, right?
Yeah, Britney, bitch. It's Britney.
Can't believe you said that.
Man, I don't fucking listen to
But
NSYNC.
I mean, I don't know. The only reason I say that it is important is because it can be the reason why so many relationships fail. I mean, of course, there are other things and reasons why relationships fail, but that could be the number one reason because you're not getting any, or you're getting it's bad, or
I can agree.
You know, you get. That's what I mean by that.
Because I failed after a while. Not all of my exes.
Oh, you gotta be specific.
Shit.
But no, like that's what I mean by that. Like it's important for a relationship because if you in a relationship and you're not getting some, then
to an extent. But like,
I mean, I'm not.
Like, I wasn't like friendly with my ex. Like we wasn't like friends. So it was just like we really heavily relied on.
Well, we've gone through periods of time where we made a conscious decision not to do it, and we were fine. But like you said, it's the friendship.
You ain't got no foundation of friendship. That shit sounds whack as fuck. A foundation of friendship.
It's Barney. But no, like I'm not gonna put this story out there. But there's a situation that I know of that someone was in where they weren't getting any, and it's a very complicated story. But you know that situation is no longer now, and
it was like, girl, give me that. She was like, no. And
yeah,
was like, go.
It's not, you know. So it can be a big factor, and then that's why people end up cheating a lot of the time. It's because they not getting it. It's not good. Sporadically.
Fucking leave.
Like, you know.
You cheat, you deserve the dirt.
We not talking about cheating. We talked about cheating last week.
If you cheat.
So that's why I say it's important. But in our situation, it's important, but not as important as other things.
It's not. To me, it's not.
Where does it rank on a list of important things in our
relationship?
relationship?
It's not even top 10. It barely makes top 20. I don't be caring about it. Like, she gonna get in her feelings and be like, oh, he doesn't want me. It ain't even about you. It's I value other shit more important than some fucking butt. You gotta look at it like it's just butt. Cause at the end of the day, what am I getting out of it? Besides just do it. Like, you get stuff, I'm getting stuff, of course, but I mean, I just don't care.
I mean, it's not like super important to me either, but it's just the way you saying it.
Wait, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna turn it down if it presents itself to me. You know what? I got some stuff to do. I'd rather not. Thank you. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you know what? I can always do it tomorrow. I got 2 days off. Shit, that happened with yesterday. Like a motherfucker. But like,
it did. It was like, we got time.
I was like, yeah, I got shit to do, but I ain't got shit to do. Like, this ain't like necessary.
And don't take this the wrong way. We don't just be like, oh, do we have time to do it? Let's go ahead. That was just the situation that happened.
Yeah, we had
yesterday. We had shit to do yesterday,
wow.
but then you know there was a time gap.
There was a time when we was like, what we want to do ain't open yet. So open yet. It ain't open yet, so open yet. Yeah. But still made it in time. Perfect time.
Yeah. Great.
But nigga, but that's her shit. But nah, I just don't care. And it was like it was really bad.
But
it's with her, with you, like
the completely opposite end of the
spectrum. I don't
spectrum.
turn it down. With her, I turn it down.
Oh well, yeah, no. With her, you would get up out the bed
to
make sure that, yeah,
mm-hmm.
that I know that.
Yeah, I would fake nut. How you fake a nut?
Lotion.
I need a fucking Oscar for that.
What about an Emmy?
Point.
What about an Emmy?
I need all of them. Whatever Leo ain't got, I need it.
I don't think he has an Emmy.
Yeah, I need it.
Because that's a TV award.
I need Emmy.
Well, since you talked about your worst.
I didn't even talk about it. I just explained.
Well, okay. I don't even know what mine is.
It's so raspy.
I really don't, to be honest with you.
Raspy throat that was clear.
I know what mine is, but I can't really say that because it wasn't his fault.
Let the man wet out.
He was a virgin.
Oh, it's not his fault.
That's what I said. It's not his fault.
Don't do us like
All right,
that.
well, let me see. There has to be something else. Yeah, oh
Nigga
yeah.
drinking like Trump.
Oh yeah. I mean, this one is not really his fault either. It's just nature's fault.
So you blaming shit that ain't got shit to do with niggas.
Well, because even if you got a small situation,
bro.
you just don't know how to use it. He ain't know what he was doing.
You know what, man?
He didn't know what he was doing.
If you got the small thing, it ain't your fault, my
That's what I said. I said it's not his fault. It's nature's fault. But still, you should be able to know how to use it.
Man, you put him as the worst.
He didn't know how to. He didn't know that when it came to. He didn't know how to do that.
You could have just said that. Like I would have got it.
And when it came to throwing up,
When it came to that,
he ain't know what he was like. Overall, it was just
he just didn't know. He didn't watch Pornhub. What?
You don't gotta watch Pornhub,
Shit,
especially
what I
if
mean.
you're not a virgin and you've had sex with multiple people.
Okay, maybe.
You should at least have developed some type of skill.
Maybe they like the.
Unless you and you just happen to just know what you're doing.
Maybe they like Vienna. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Vienna sausage. How you doing those?
Yeah.
What?
I feel like if you ate this Vienna sausages, you were groomed to be a serial killer.
Me and my brother also ate. When we used to go stay with his dad, he used to make us.
Sardines.
He used to make us. Yeah, he used to make us fried spam.
Choices. That's why she the way she is now.
Because of my culinary choices.
That's why she be flipping the script. It's all them fried spam sandwiches, nigga.
It wasn't a sandwich. You just ate it.
Ugh. Bitch. Move on.
Yeah, he said.
This podcast is over. But I don't care if I put my body count out there. She doesn't believe it any fucking way. My body
You can
count-
put yours out there. I'm not putting mine out
It's
there.
only 3. I only banged 3.
Don't say bang.
I've only bang.
Don't say bang.
I've only Kirko bang 3.
Where he at?
I don't know, but he need to make some more videos. Go to.
Right.
I came up, came down. I would listen to that nigga when I go home. But nah, shout out Kirko Banks. Hey man, make us a song for the podcast. But
If you ain't busy, would you not?
I give you a comic book and and a few sketches.
Oh, we should do like an ad and promote the comic book.
I don't feel like editing that.
Anyway, but go ahead,
so
3,
just-
which I
She don't believe it. When I was a virgin, my ex didn't believe I was a virgin. She was like, you know too much stuff. Bitch, I study. You are. I'm serious. Like I was like one time I be just reading shit. Like I actually read a whole article. It was this lesbian chick that was like writing the men on how to eat the twang.
mm-hmm.
And so I was like, huh.
not that twang.
The twang. But I was like, pretty sure she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take advice from her. It's worked ever since. So, like, you gotta wanna be better, nigga. Like, the niggas be like, oh, I'm gonna beat my meat to this. Nigga, sometimes you can just watch for information.
You don't gotta watch to like get relief. Ugh.
And the thing is, niggas be, that's why sex be so trash sometimes. Niggas be out for themselves. Like, it's like, as long as I get mine, just bang, 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 bang. Up, just bang, up his ass. Just bang, 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 up his ass. That's my pleasure. Why is there so many good references for this thing? But
All day up a dog's ass.
bang, bang, bang. Put up dog's ass. That's my pleasure. But nah, man.
Oh, stop.
Niggas be out for themselves. You can't think about yourself when it comes to sex. That's why the niggas be saying your sex whack.
I'ma just put this out there, and I'm sorry if I'm not talking to you about it ahead of time, but he's not out for self.
Yeah.
I can say that.
That was pretty much figured.
Which is new to me.
That's what I'm saying.
Especially with the person before him who was completely, utterly out for self.
Oh, you didn't.
What?
You're like, oh, you didn't. Oh.
Well.
That was my walk off.
But yeah, like he's not out for self, which makes it better. And I don't think anybody I've ever been with has been not out for self.
I have a stipulation. It takes 3. I need 3 before the 1.
I'm gonna be quiet.
I minimum.
Oh, okay.
Not maximum.
Oh,
you only get 3. You better conserve, motherfucker. You think this is just gonna be skeet everywhere? What you think, Little John? Oh, we got kids in the room.
she sleep.
All tuckered out. But I don't know, man. I just always been like, I was like, are you okay? Like, is that? Can I come down there? Can I come down there?
Please explain that, because so they don't think that you say that. Please. It's a Michael Jackson compilation video.
Yeah, it's a Michael Jackson compilation.
Him at like concerts.
Can I come down there?
Talking to the girls in the audience.
Can I come down there? 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 Like, he just be, that's Mike. Mike be crying and shit.
Like if you watch was it Raw?
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy talks about that in Raw, so that shit's like.
Well, nah, you haven't seen Raw's Delirious.
Which one did I see? With the red suit. Okay, so yeah, he talked about it in that. And Mike, man.
Mike go.
He's going Hollywood.
He's going Hollywood.
But he snapped on that Roddy Ricch track.
No, he did not. That shit sucks.
He's going Hollywood. Hollywood.
That shit. Shout out to Savage God King.
So this topic we have about sex, we laughing a lot. This is a jail call. Nigga said oops. Whoops.
Whoopsie.
But nah, like I said, I've done 3. First one didn't believe I was a virgin. Second one she ain't care because she had known me longer than my ex did. This one don't believe.
This one. I'm this one.
Can't believe it's not butter. But like, it's just, I don't know, bro. It's just, I don't know. I'm built different. I don't fucking know what to tell you. I'm built for tough. What? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand what I'm doing so great. I don't know. Because apparently it's working. But like, I'm really being honest. I just don't know. Maybe it's because I'm like sensitive. Like, I'm sensitive, but I'm not sensitive down, like, to where like,
I mean, it's possible. I don't know what you did.
These niggas just different.
I don't know what you did to yourself.
You hit different when you like them. But, fucking, I don't know. Because my ex had the same problem. You know too much. Bitch, I'll slap you. I cried for 3 days straight because I was. Bitch, bro, I was in the shower like Frankie set it up. When she fucked that old nigga. Dog, I'm serious. And I live with my moms too. And so like the night I lost it was so bad because I came in and jumped out. I was like, okay.
You told her the night it happened? Oh.
She didn't know. Just like later. Months later. Like maybe a year later. And I was like, alright, they say they can tell when you lose it. So, okay. You smell here. Sanitizer was my go-to. I put sanitizer on so much that night. I was like, alright, rub it on here. Alright, fix your face. That's red. Alright, get it. Okay. Alright. Act natural. Nigga, I walk in. Hey! Fuck, it's not natural. I was like, fuck, it's not natural. Go upstairs. She was like, oh, hey, what's up? Chill. It's natural. Alright, it's natural. Yeah, what's up, y'all? I'm just chilling.
Nigga said, hey!
Hey! I feel bad, nigga. Okay, don't take a shower right away because she gonna suspect something. So I sat in my room for like 30 minutes. Wanted to take a shower so bad. I was like, please don't let nobody come upstairs and see my ass rocking like the color purple.
Sit in that chair.
Sit in that chair. I'm damn rocking there. I was like, okay. Let's play the game. I don't even know what's playing out. Okay. 30 minutes. Come on, 30. Why is it still 5? It's so like I finally took a shower. That was the longest shower. It was so hot. I tried to scrub the evil off. I was like, I'm going to hell. I was like, God don't love me. No, I cried real fluid tears, nigga. Like the whole ride home. And it was just like, it was so bad. Ended up doing it the next day. Cried again. Every time I did it, I think in like the first like 1 to 2 months I cried. It was like, oh God, I'm just fucking myself up. Yep, I lost my spot in heaven. Fucking with this app.
Oh, I didn't even say how old I was. I was significantly younger than I was 15 when. That's not, dude. I told you that.
I don't remember that.
I was 15 and I lost it to my high school boyfriend at the time, and I was very concerned when it happened because usually like they say when you lose your virginity you bleed, and I didn't. So I was like,
you like dance and shit.
No, I'm gonna say my theory. I think it happened. I didn't. So my mom found, I forget, like somehow we was watching something and I said something and I was like, fuck. And she looked at me, she was like, You had sex? I was like, yeah. Like she just, I forget what I said. I don't remember. But the reason why I think I didn't is because when I was little, first of all, I'm still clumsy, but as a child, I was a very clumsy child. I mean, I would show y'all the very big scar on my knee that I got as a child.
But you're probably ashy. We just
Oh, I am. Yeah. But so I used to fall a lot. Me and my brother and my cousin used to go like rollerblading, bike riding out. We was outside all the time. This was the age of outdoors.
Outdoors.
Yeah. So I used to fall on my bike a lot, like on this part, like no.
The crossbar.
The part like right. So here's your seat. Here's where the seat is, and here's the part right here that connects. There's a wheel here. Your handlebars. There's a bar here.
Talking about that shit.
Yeah, I used to fall.
You don't got that shit. Girls don't have this shit. Girls usually.
You see right there that one where it say outdoor spirit on the bike. So that bar on my old bike when I was little, I used to fall on that. Yeah, I used to fall on that a lot. And one time I fell on it and I started to bleed.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
And like if you don't understand what I'm saying, I used to fall like on it in between my legs. And I was bleeding once and I was like, fuck. So I think when I look back, I think that's my hymen broke then when I fell on my bike.
You broke your hymen.
I think that's what happened. So yeah, but I mean, hey, now that I'm looking back on it, maybe that was the worst. Because here's the thing, you don't realize how sex is supposed to feel until you're older.
Until you get some good.
Like, I didn't realize until I was...
Until it's good.
I'm trying to think of an age. I didn't realize until I was 22 that, sex is supposed to be like this. I didn't realize until I was him. I was like, sex is supposed to be like this. So it's like, everybody up until that point was just like, it's not great. You know, because you don't know what you're doing when you're a teenager. You don't even know what you're doing in your early 20s.
I knew what I was doing.
Most people don't know what they're doing in their early 20s.
Like I said, I used to read and study.
Well, everybody ain't cramming for the exam.
Cram!
Everybody ain't studying up for it.
Studying for the pussy exam. For the WAPs.
Yeah, not for the apps.
Not the SATs, the WAPs. The WAP.
What is SAT?
SAT.
Oh, I thought it was like another acronym for something.
Damn, Benjamin Franklin. I didn't have to take the SAT to get
No, I did. I had to take the SAT. But,
what was your school?
like a 17 something? Wow, what was yours?
Yeah, so like I said.
No, tell me what was
I don't even remember. I think it was 12.
It's not bad.
But like I knew I was going to the force, so it was no point. Like she was like, why am I taking it? Is that how you supposed to? I'm like, nah, let me go to college. I'm wasting my Saturday.
That's true.
So I just
Did you do like hella practice exams?
For what? For what?
I had practice books, and then I took the you had to take the PSAT.
I took the ASVAB.
They made us take the PSAT.
Once I passed the ASVAB, I was like, because it was like, that shit was like hard as fuck to pass.
I think
about wrenches in that bitch.
The hardest, like, I'm sorry, this is off topic. The hardest standardized exam I've ever taken in my life was the MCATs. That's
say like HSA.
The MCATs is the exam you take to get into med school, and I took the MCATs, and oh my god, it was different.
Cats.
Cats. Anyway, so what?
Glad I didn't say it.
What you about to say, Tom? What? Come on, Cab.
Chinese rhythm.
Anyway, so what subject of sex you want to get into next?
I mean,
Indecent?
Indecent exposure.
He said, who?
What?
Who?
Take care of that list there, son. Well, we have to laugh the entire fucking podcast. I'm glad.
It's a coping mechanism.
I'm glad this is not a serious topic.
No. Who takes sex seriously? Sex is supposed to be fun. Sex is supposed to be fun.
Sex is supposed to be fun. You're supposed to put your finger in your booty.
Okay, so here's something we can talk about. Things you can do to make sex interesting. You want to talk about this past weekend?
I mean, I'll talk about it.
Yeah,
we ain't gotta tell what we did.
No, but it was your thing. You came up with it.
Thing. So go on Amazon and it's Jenga, of course, but it's adult Jenga, and they say you can play it with real close friends. I don't know.
Whoa! Wait, what?
I don't know how close y'all friends is.
With the same.
Unless it's just like a.
With the same list of stuff.
Mm-mm.
What kind of real close friends you got?
Too close.
The hell?
You didn't trust me so much.
Like, especially, what if you got like a circle of close friends?
I have a circle jerk. Which is all dudes.
I know, I've seen those.
But what was I talking about?
Jenga.
Yeah. So I went on Amazon, seen this Jenga game, and Amazon fucked up because the pictures, they put the cards of what to do. So I just stole that shit. Bought like Jenga for $6.
Yeah,
that saved like 14, damn near 20 some dollars because that shit was expensive. So you can do stuff like that, like just.
Well, basically, he didn't really say what it was. Basically.
I was going to.
Oh, sorry.
So I typed it up, and then on the blocks you put numbers. And what we had it's like 48 blocks.
48.
So put on the blocks 1 to 48, and then make your list of stuff. Like if you pull that jump, what you gotta do. I It ain't all gotta be sexual.
Yeah, one of them, it was like,
it's
take
like
a shot.
take shots. Like, and if you don't want to do it, take a shot. But like, I'm not about to get into the specifics. Just in, because I don't know. I know some of y'all don't even want to think about that. So I just rather not. So like, just little stuff like that. Like,
we got like, was it Midnight Taboo? Is that what it's called?
I've read through that shit.
I haven't even looked at
That
it.
shit.
But you know, you can get the dice, but everybody know about the sex dice or whatever. You choose fingers.
I wouldn't suggest those.
Not the hexagon ones.
I wouldn't suggest
the hexagon ones.
The dice be stupid though.
Not necessarily.
Lick back. Where's the alcohol? This is stupid. Like, what?
Some people like that.
Like, what the fuck? It should be like stroke face. You had a stroke on your face? Like, what? Like, I don't want to do this. You know what? I'd rather play the game. You want to just play card? Like,
yeah, thanks.
Fuck. Like, just get drunk and play card and then end up doing it. Like,
but, I mean, the thing is, especially if you are in a relationship, don't be afraid to, like, venture out. Don't be afraid to, like, venture out and try different things. Like, don't be... I'm sorry, everybody. But don't be afraid to, like, tie your significant other up and just do stuff to them. What? I'm not. What?
Deep in the rabbit hole.
No, I'm just saying. Don't be afraid to try different things. Like, if you want to try something with your significant other, don't be afraid to have that conversation. Like, we had that conversation, and it was like, I be wanting to say stuff. I be wanting to, like, bring this up, or maybe suggest this.
You gotta speak on it.
But maybe suggest this, but I've been too scared or nervous. But we've been together for 4 years, and it's still like this was what, the beginning of this year maybe. It was like I've been too afraid to say that I want to try.
Fuck
to
you!
do
I don't
this.
sound like Michael Jackson.
No, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about like both of us. We both like I was too afraid to suggest this, but we just gonna just do it. If you like out here fucking around, just
Out here fucking around.
If you out here fucking like you single, don't whatever.
Don't waste your money.
Whatever. If you got a sex closet, that's your business. But like, if you're in a relationship, don't be afraid to venture out, and because that's gonna keep it interesting. Instead of just lay down, let me put my penis in you, and you do like nasty ass missionary for just like an hour. Don't just try new things, spice it up. Oh, sorry. What was you about to say?
What was that?
I was done. Go. Sorry.
I kind of want to end it. How y'all be asking for blood?
This is how you want to end it?
How y'all be asking for blood? I don't know.
We've been having this problem from jump. Like we'll have periods of time where we'll have periods of time where he's better at it, and then we'll have periods of time where he's like,
I'm such a bitch.
I don't. Yeah. So I mean, it just. It fluctuates depending on, I guess, if he's feeling himself or not.
it's not that. It's just
you're not used to it.
For one, I don't be tripping off of it. So I'll be like, I want it, but it's cool. That's why I always say that, like, if something happened and we can't.
And that's my thing. Like, I'm one of the people. I'm with him. I'm like, I don't want to tell him no, not just because I'll feel bad, but because for obvious reasons. For obvious reasons, what?
You worse than me.
But what? Asking?
No. Always wanting.
Yeah.
She's the one that always.
Hi. I'm the man.
I'm pussy.
In this situation, no, I'm saying in this situation.
Fuck you.
But I mean,
it'd be like, cause I don't be tripping. I don't want black pressure.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, if I feel like I'll feel bad if I say no, but I know that if I say, babe, like I'm tired, like I don't feel like he wouldn't be tripping. But when stuff like that happens,
and I'm gonna do just like this. About to be my meat.
If something happens and like we can't, I'll always go to like, babe, you mad? You mad at me? And it like it'll get to a point where he's like, bro, like stop.
I'm about to get mad.
Like you doing too much. Stop.
I think I told you that shit the other day.
You did. That's what I'm talking about.
You doing too much. Sit the fuck down. Go eat something.
Because sometimes it'll seem like he's mad. like his whole demeanor will change, and I'm like, he mad.
I be chilling.
He came out here and played the game, mad.
Play the game.
But I
I'd be like, all right, 1, 2, 3,
oh,
let's go.
There go this counting shit again.
What is that? I don't know how to do that TikTok shit. I can't do that shit. I don't know how to do it. I can't. It's like I'm about to fly away.
Did you hear my laugh?
That dude said, and it sound like a seagull laughing.
But I mean, that's the thing. I think that's the only like real issue.
Negative.
Real issue that we have is that like if he wanted, he don't.
I'm not taking it.
He won't. He not gonna take it.
I'll wait till
He won't ask. He won't ask. Or like he will, but it'll be like I'll go to work and he'll text me.
Ah, yeah, I'll text it quick.
He'll.
Hey, tomorrow morning you want to do something?
Yeah, like he'll text me, but like if it's like in person, like
I'll text in person.
yeah, he'll be like I'll come home from work and I'll be out here and he'll be in the bedroom. He'll be like, hey, yeah,
Come through.
yeah, pretty much.
I'm through with him, chill. And
Yeah.
we can just hug and stuff. That's fine too.
Sure.
If you just want to hug, that's cool.
Yeah, we know what that'll lead to.
That's why I say if you want to hug.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess the main takeaway from this episode, cause
Sex ain't shit.
we wanted to keep this episode as clean as possible.
This is probably
And not-
cleaner episode.
and not give y'all too many specifics on like, all right, so what we do when we trying to like.
So what I do, I like to go at a 45 and
Yeah.
into the 90.
Yeah, we wasn't gonna do all that, but I guess the main takeaway from this, especially if you're in a relationship, is don't be afraid to talk to each other about sex. It's like it's nothing. Sex has a negative connotation, I guess, but especially in the last few years, people have been more open about their sexuality and sex and all of that type of stuff. So don't be afraid if you talk about like if you're not going, who else you gonna talk to about it? The person you having sex with is the person you should be talking to about. Man, you know what? If you don't like something they doing, tell them, I'd rather you do this way, or I'd rather you didn't do that at all, or let's try. I want to try this. Like just
Doing the things she used to do at all.
just try, just
My takeaway is that
No, I was saying that was the first one. I wasn't finished. I was saying the things to take away. What's your? Go ahead.
yeah. That put so much pressure on sex.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Because I be like, if you keep pushing sex, a lot of y'all relationships ain't shit. And it's just based off sex.
Yeah.
Y'all got some good peen, or got some good vagine, and your ass don't know how to act. And you're like, oh God, I love her. Well,
Yeah.
you don't love her, you love it.
Yeah, you love her.
I love it. But like it's too much. Like
There's too many other things a relationship is based
build
on.
a foundation, like the motherfucker, and the sex gets where it's supposed to be.
Like
It's gonna get there.
well, in the friendship episode, when we do that episode, we'll talk more about like building a foundation of friendship and all of that stuff and how important that is. But there are like, even though I said sex is important, it's not important in the way that it should be the main thing that your relationship should be based on,
Not even talking about
and it shouldn't be the main thing your relationship is concerned about. Like
it. If it is,
if we didn't have sex, if me and him like don't do it, like I think it's something that we agreed on or we talked about ahead of time. Like, well, the last time we had that thing where the furlough happened, I wasn't mad. No, I'm not.
That good pee hostage in them pants.
But I mean, just
See, because I'm more reserved. I am. And like, she'll just do some random stuff and be like, "Hi, look."
I think that even since the beginning of our relationship, I was more open about
I'm reserved.
my sexuality and
Like, hey.
and walking around the house the way I do, and he's just like, man, you just all out there.
She's free. She's so free. She's just so free.
She's so free.
I just feel like
Man, he should be
smiling
chilling.
wave, boys.
Yeah.
Smiling
So yeah, just and if you have any specific questions, we're not sex therapists or anything. This is not sex education. But
Sexy head.
speaking of rap, Sex Ed on Netflix, great show.
Oh, y'all gotta watch this shit.
Great
That shit
show.
funny shit, too.
Amazing. Watch that. Yeah.
Wheelchair boy.
Fuck him. But yeah, so we hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Sorry. Like I said, if you guys want to say anything in the comments, got questions.
Don't be asking me, so what does dick look like?
Can we see a picture of it? Like,
I put it on Reddit.
On your OnlyFans.
Follow my Reddit.
But
I do got an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Never post content.
Yeah, so make sure you like the video, give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff, and stay tuned for the next week's episode. See y'all.
Peace in the Middle East with a lot of Hebrews.